Hello everyone, my name is Lily. If you're new here, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today I thought we would get into what I'm calling, or what I've seen around online, 10 before the end, but I have more than 10 because duh, except like I'm counting some of them as one. You'll see what I mean. I've got most of them in hard copy, but 2 of them I don't. So if you see me holding on my iPad, that's what that's for. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Today is Wednesday, October 22nd. So we are, Alexa, how many days till the end of the year? So there are 70 days left until 2026. And in that time, I have to finish at least these 10 books, plus like the ones that I'm currently reading for this month. So let's log in. My stack is back here. Like, don't look at it if you don't want to be spoiled, but if you do, feel free to browse. You can't see all of them. So the first book that I want to, like, I'm gonna say first, but these are not in order. Also, I have a little cold. It's a long week. I'm music directing a show and it's tech week. It's been a long week. So excuse the cold. If I'm sniffly, sorry. This is just like a rough list, okay? Like no order in these books. Okay, I want to read If We Were Villains. I've talked about this before. This is a non-negotiable. This has been on my list forever, and I don't know, this just feels like a very November, December book, so I definitely want to read it before the end of the year. It's about kind of like a murder mystery, but like it's like a past and present timeline question mark, and it's a dark academia setting, and they're like actors, and it's like drama, and there's some like Shakespeare thing involved. I don't know much about it, and I don't want to, because I like not knowing what books are about, especially ones that are as hyped up as this one. I'm hoping it kind of gives the vibe of like Dead Poets Society, because that's my favorite movie. But like not story-wise, but just like aesthetic-wise, like boarding school, dark academia. That's what I want. Okay, next up, I got this book for Christmas like 2 years ago, and I really, really wanted it, and I have not picked it up. It's called Last Time We Met by Emily Houghton. It's a friends to lovers romance, which you guys all know is my favorite genre. It's about Eleanor and Finn. They made a pact to go to university together, always live near each other, and if they're both single at 35, get married. And then apparently time goes by and they don't speak for 15 years, and I'm guessing they're both gonna be single by the time they meet, and it's like, are we still keeping our promise? That's my guess based on what the back says, but I don't know. And I'm pretty sure this is set in the UK, which I love the UK. Next up, we have Wildcard by Elsie Silver. This is the 4th book in the Rose Hill series. I've read the first 3, and like this book in any other circumstances, it wouldn't be like super high on my list, because I really liked the first one. I really liked the second one. I didn't really like the third one, and at this point, I don't even remember who this book is about, but the only reason it's on my 10 before the end is because I want to finish the series before the end of the year, because if I'm not mistaken, I read the other 3 also this year, but I'm gonna like finish the whole series before the end of the year. This book is about Bash and Gwen, and the only thing I know about this book is that it's a ex's dad trope, which is kind of crazy, and I'll leave you with that. Okay, I've had time. The next book is The Compound by Aisling Roll. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I have seen this book circulating everywhere online. I have not bought it yet because it is a hardcover, and I avoid buying hardcovers at all costs if I can, because they're really expensive. Okay, just found out the main character's name is Lily. That's correct. I think I saw people describing this book as like Love is Blind meets, no, not Love is Blind. I don't know how I saw people describing this book, but basically Lily, as described by the description, a bored, beautiful 20-something wakes up on a remote desert compound alongside 19 other contestants on a popular reality TV show. To win, she must outlast her housemates while competing in challenges for luxury rewards such as champagne and lipstick, and communal necessities to outfit their new home, like food, appliances, and a front door. The genres are fiction, thriller, dystopia, mystery thriller. So I'm excited. I haven't read many thrillers this year, and that's on my list. That's number 4. My next book is Go as a River by Shelley Reed. I first heard about this book from the channel Dylan Joseph. I found his videos one day and I binge watched a bunch of them, and he talked so highly of this book, so I got it. I think it's a historical fiction type novel. It says 17-year-old Victoria Nash runs the household on her family's peach farm in the ranch town of Iola, Colorado. Wilson Moon is a young drifter displaced from his tribal land and determined to live as he chooses. Their meeting on a street corner ignites both passion and danger and profoundly alters the course of both of their lives. Sounds very interesting. I like how it doesn't give too much away, but like just enough to get you interested. I think this is number 6, but this is Does Anyone Else Feel This Way by Eli Rallo. This is a collection of essays written by the influencer Eli Rallo, who I've been watching since she was the Jar. I have her other book. I didn't know I needed this. I have been heavily anticipating this. I love anything she writes. I loved her first one, and I'm very excited to read this. Also, a little break. It is 10:30, but my night is nowhere near over, so got my Coke Zero. My first Coke Zero of the day, by the way. Did I have a Diet Coke? Yeah. Was it the only option? Unfortunately. Okay, next up, I think this is number 7, The Visible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. This one has been on my list 3 years now, and I really just want to be like, I read it. Now I can finally figure out what is going on, because I keep seeing things about it. I see stuff about it all the time, and I have no idea what it's about. We got Addie LaRue. My 8th book is All the Young Dudes, the Marauders fan fiction. Now, let me say something. I actually started this book summer 2021, and I'm only on their 4th year, maybe even 3rd. I don't know. If I locked in, I know I could finish it before the end of the year. I could probably finish it before the end of the month. Finish that, no problem. But for some reason, because there's no audiobook, it's long. It's taken me so long to read it, and I really wanted to finish it before the end of the summer this year, so that it, it would have taken me like 4 years to read it, and I'd be like, 4 years. Done. When I say 4 years, like there's been like long stretches of time, like I'm talking 2 years before I went from picking up the book again. So like it hasn't really been 4 years, but like I started it 4 years ago, a little over 4 years ago. But trust, before the clock strikes midnight on January 1st, that book will be done. Number 9, Alchemized by Semlin Yu. This ginormous brick of a book. Fun fact, I did already start this. I didn't even put a bookmark in it because I got that little into it. I think I literally read 1 chapter, maybe not even, like 10 pages. It's not that I didn't like it. I just started reading it at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I never picked it back up. But yeah, she will be done as well. And book number 10, for my 10 before the end, here's where 10 starts to get thrown around loosely. And my 10th book is actually 3 books. It's a whole series. It is the Crescent City series because me and one of my best friends, Jade, we set out to read all of Sarah J. Maas's books 1 year. And for the most part, we did it. I did read the first 3 ACOTAR books last year, but like not counting that, we've read pretty much her whole universe in 1 year. So November 1st, we're starting Crescent City, and we will be done by 2026. Trust. But yeah, I got all 3. Got my beautiful Barnes & Noble exclusive editions. This is House of Earth and Blood, House of Sky and Breath, and House of Flame and Shadow. And yeah, that is my 10 books to read before the end. Send good vibes that I can finish all 10 of these books by the end of the year. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.